The fuck? Where did you come from? Well, seeing as you're here, I have a little announcement to make. So for reasons that are beyond my comprehension, I've somehow managed to accumulate 200 subscribers. 200 utterly insane individuals that generally enjoy the content I produce. Well, I'd want to celebrate all 200 of you. I want to celebrate this milestone and a source that I feel has really helped bring me over the edge. So, I'd like to announce the Angry Grandpa Collab. Now for the finer details. Let's do it. First, the logistics. Lengthwise, I'd like your entry to be at least 45 seconds with a maximum of 5 minutes. I'm willing to be lenient if you go a little under or over. Now, I hate to be an aspect ratio Nazi, but please make sure your entry is bigger than 4x3. I'd like to try and keep the dimensions of the collab consistent, if possible. Now, when you're getting your source, please use a downloader like KeepVid or Clip Converter for obtaining your source. If you do end up using a recording program, I better not see any Bandicam or Hypercam watermarks. That shit just makes your entry look amateur and stupid. Make sure that your watermark is small and unassuming. Just stick it in the bottom left or right corner of the screen where it doesn't take away any attention. But don't worry about it too much. Unless you make it ridiculously big and distracting, it won't affect your chances of being accepted. Finally, when you finish your entry, you can either leave a link in the comment section of this announcement video, or embed it on its thread on YouChew, or you can PM it to me on YouTube or YouChew. Also, feel free to make your entry public. Right, let's move on to the nitty-gritty details. First and foremost, I'd like you to keep your focus on Angry Grandpa. Make sure he's at least 60% of your entry. Using other sources for jokes and transitional devices is fine, just don't go off on a tangent. Secondly, and most importantly, I'd like you to take your time with your entry and make it the best you can. I've seen too many good collabs that I feel have been bogged down by lousy entries for the sake of participant numbers, running time, and sparing people's feelings. So please, don't rush. And finally, in regards to the acceptance and rejection of collab entries, I'd like to make it clear that I'm not rejecting you personally. As far as I'm concerned, you're terrific. Or you could be a complete prick. How the fuck should I know? And I don't want it to discourage you from continuing to make YouTube poops in the future. No entry for this collab will be rejected based on my own personal bias of what I find funny or interesting. I'll be basing my judgment in regards to your video's editing, pacing, and quality. Remember that you're making an entry, not a guarantee, and that every entry that does end up being left on the cutting room floor will be offered a good paragraph of constructive criticism from me that will explain why your entry was rejected, what I believe you did well at, and suggestions on where I think you can improve. Which, by the way, you have every fucking right to ignore. Right, that about wraps everything up. The deadline for the collab is June 30th, so that's June 29th for my American friends. America! Fuck yeah! For the rest of you, I don't rightly know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. Blame the planet for being round. Thank you again for 200 subscribers. I'll see you next time. Now fuck off.